Yo, what's up? This is Streetwise Tarot coming to you guys with a reading for the month of January. I've been gone for a while. It's due to medical issues. I've had a stroke and I just want to get back into the swing of things and give a reading for you guys. If that's okay, I appreciate you guys clicking on my video and accepting my reading. My speech may be a little off, but I'm trying to do the best I can, and it's also a form of therapy for me to get up here and speak. Hopefully it's clear, you guys. All right. All right, Leo, 2019. Of course, I drop cards. Leo, 2019. What's up? What's going on with Leo? All right, you guys have a dilemma. You guys are struggling with some stuff. You're being impatient. You're not at peace at all. Decisions have been made that you don't like. People have made decisions for you that you don't like, and you're not into it. This is funny because I was just talking with a Leo, but it's kind of the same thing. Okay. All right, you guys aren't at peace. It seems like with your spouse or someone in your life has made some decisions that you don't agree with, and you're kind of wanting to throw a tantrum, but that's not a good idea, especially if you're an adult. If you're an adult, you handle things in an adult way. Don't get upset. Don't get angry. Speak your piece. If that doesn't work, write it down, then speak. Because if somebody's in your life that really cares about you, then they should want to listen to you. If they don't, then they're not the right person for you. But yeah, some of you guys are just feeling in despair. You guys have had the tools to get out of this situation, but right now you feel like it's kind of hopeless that somebody made the decision for you. And you're at odds with the decision. You don't feel comfortable. You don't feel comfortable moving forward. You don't like how things are going. You feel like this person made this decision, that they were a bit of an airhead with that decision. And although you care about them, you don't like where this is going, and you need you've gotten to the point where you're a little impatient with this person because of their take on the situation, and you don't really know what to do in terms of moving forward. And I already told you what to do. It's time to speak your piece, but doing it in a way that they can understand. If you need to write it down, write a letter, record a video, something where you can speak your mind, say how you feel, say whether you disagree with them, so you guys can start anew. You guys can start a whole situation. Start making decisions together. Don't start making decisions based on just on them. It needs to be you guys both. Shine a light on the issue. Self-love. That was in reverse, so I think that's good advice. Self-love is always good advice. Yeah, the person that you feel like that they're a good person to be with, they just made the wrong decision for y'all's relationship. All right, Leo, it might be time to take the reins it's time to say, hey, I want to move forward hand in hand with you, not with you leading me, making me do things that I don't want to do. Okay? Just be patient with that person and talk it out and speak to them with love. Maybe sit and think about it for a little bit before you go talk to them. My advice is write it down and then have the conversation like we need to talk. No, we need to talk right now. Because if I don't talk to you, then we're going to have some real issues in the future. You can't make the decision. Oh, goodness. You can't make the decisions for our relationship without me having input on that decision. It's time to speak now. Okay. It says healthy body. Healthy boundaries. That might make sense to some of you guys. Healthy body, healthy boundaries. That comes with communication. You have to speak with that person. Maybe some of you guys, maybe this person, it could be simple as, this person isn't taking care of themselves. They're not taking care of the family. They have, they make unhealthy meals. Or I see more of trying to create healthy boundaries through communication. Okay, you could be the person that specializes in something, but they make the decisions for something that you already know what it is. Let's say you were an athlete and you know what it takes to get in shape, what it takes to be healthy, what food you need to eat, but that person won't listen because they're just hard-headed and they don't want to listen to you. But if you specialize in it, then you guys need to sit down and have a talk. Look, I was a professional, or I did this for a living for some time, or I went to college doing this, or something like that. Just explain your case. And if that person is making those decisions for your family and your life, just stepping up and saying, hey, look, I appreciate that you did this, but, I'm going to make this decision for myself, and hopefully you can agree with it, and then, you guys can move forward from there. In terms of moving forward as a couple, definitely need to sit down and had the conversation about where you guys want your relationship to go, and stay within what you guys have decided. If you guys have decided, hey, no cheating, that should be a given, but everybody doesn't think that way. We have these certain rules. I don't feel safe when you do this. I don't feel comfortable when you do that. I want to live the rest of my life with you. In order for us to do that, we need to get to an understanding about our relationship and the life that we want to live together. That's pretty much it. It's time to speak. It's time to speak, Eric. You guys aren't Aries. You're a fire sign, though. Leo. You guys normally don't have a problem with speaking, but you could be in a situation where you feel like if you say something that will put you in a tough situation. But it's time to speak with patience, temperance, with kindness. Like I said, my advice is write it down. Write down your concerns, and then go to that person and say, look, I'd like to talk to you about this. Say it just like that. I would like to talk to you about this situation. Sit down. If anybody watches divorce court. The judge, she says a lot of times, sit across the table from someone, hold their hand, and talk to them. That's good advice. Sit across the table from your spouse, look in their eyes, hold their hand, and then talk to them about your situation, what your concerns are. If they want to work with you, that's great. If they don't, then I say they're probably not the right person for you, or you need to get some counseling so you can figure it out. Don't throw a tantrum. Just move forward. Move forward. And be happy. All right, Leo. That's it for January. I'll check you out next month. Have a good one.